Good evening. Thank you for joining us. The Columbus City Council is cracking down on uninsured drivers. Council members last night voted to install cameras throughout the city that will scan license plates to identify and find drivers who don't have insurance.
Both the mayor and vice mayor believe the program could have unintended consequences here in Columbus. Our Stephen Pimpo has more.
Do I pay my insurance or do I feed my kids? Do I pay my insurance or do I pay my rent?
Those are the choices that Vice Mayor Joe Mickens says many people are facing in Columbus.
This is a very low-income area in some of the community here in the city of Columbus. A lot of our peoples are living below the poverty line.
It's one of the reasons that he and Mayor Keith Gaskin are hesitant about the decision to bring Securix Systems license plate scanning cameras to Columbus to cut down on uninsured drivers.
We had this system in here before, a few years back, and where they had cameras throughout the city of Columbus, and it didn't work then.
The cameras take pictures of the license plate of any car driving by. Those pictures are then run through a database of all uninsured Mississippi cars. Citations are issued to those without coverage. Securix says those tickets have the potential to create millions of dollars in revenue for Columbus within 5 years. But the vice mayor isn't sure now is the best time to put such a program into place.
The makeup of the city, we're looking at people that are living below the poverty line. We're coming out of a bad COVID situation from 2020. People are stressed out.
State law requires all Mississippi drivers to carry proof of insurance. But Columbus resident Pat Gerganis says these cameras feel like an invasion of privacy.
It's just a right to have a freedom to drive down the road and not be watched by Big Brother.
Christopher Williams does see some benefits.
Maybe a little bit of an extreme, definitely a measure maybe a government or a state would take to ensure that uninsured drivers stay off the road and things like that. So I don't think it's totally bad.
As does the vice mayor.
I'm not totally against the camera, but as the mayor and I discussed it, I think the timing, we don't have to rush into this.
Securix describes its service as a public safety program and says the citations could actually help drivers avoid higher fines and court appearances. In Columbus, Stephen Pimpo, WCBI News.
Now, representatives from Securix told the city council it would take between 2 to 3 months to have the system up and running.